to create content for PlayStation, but also engaging creators who may not have had a chance to work together in the past. It will mean that the category of PlayStation content will be significantly expanded, and in the broader sense, I firmly believe this will lead to the expansion of the PlayStation's entertainment experience. By achieving interoperability between the contents developed through PlayStation Suite and PlayStation content, we can realize new entertainment experience through numerous portable devices and NGP. Of course, you can play downloadable PSP titles on NGP. I hope users will download and enjoy playing on MPG the many favorable titles they now play on the PSP. As such, they will enjoy the new contents of the PlayStation Suite. Thank you very much, Mr. Yoshida and Mr. Yamada, Mr. Shimada.
ご説明
Now we have introduced to you NGP with some worldwide studio demos. NGP will also offer new possibilities to third-party developers and publishers around the world. Now I'd like to invite on stage some of the game creators who have been giving us continuous strong support in growing the world of PlayStation. Our friends from Capcom, Sega, Temco Koei Games, Konami Digital Entertainment, Epic, and Activision. 6 of them are with us today. Mr. Takeuchi from Capcom, please. Thank you very much and good afternoon. I am Takeuchi from Capcom. 2 things that I would like to convey to you today. 2. You may wonder, I'm going to talk about what you have seen in some magazine articles, but not that. Something technical. But before I go into that, I have to avail myself of this opportunity to thank you for the success of Monster Hunter 3. We have sold 4 million copies of it. Sometimes we get comments. I have PSP4. What happens to the download version? That's a question that we get quite often. So, the Monster Hunter Portable download version, which is now under development, is something that I'd like to tell you today. So it is being developed. We'll be ready. Now, this occasion is for NGP announcement and launch. As Mr. Hirai mentioned, you may be interested to learn how it operates on NGP. Now, could I get the machine? Monster Hunter Portable 3rd will now run on NGP. I must confess, it is the first time that I even touched this. I'm a bit nervous. Oh, it's moving. Can you see? So this is the download version of the Monster Hunter Portable 3. I have seen it on the development machine, but not on this, with 5-inch OLED display. Not bad. It's different from what I know, but it's good. Now, key assign, on the right-hand side, we have an analog stick. So I have assigned camera functions on this. As you can see, just like the console version, you can control the camera with a stick on the right and control the character on the left. So this is how you would play Monster Hunters. And as I experience this, the stick feels great. You can quote me, that's my first impression. It is different from analog stick from the portable or PSP. It goes down, it tilts further. I think it is very suitable for an action game like this. High resolution, as you can see. And I'm sure everyone will enjoy playing this game on this device. So, portability or emulation is one thing that I wanted to talk about. So that's the first part. Thank you. Like this, the existing content can be displayed with high resolution. It was beautiful. What a relief. Another thing, MT Framework is a gaming engine of Capcom, and you may be interested in what is happening to it in terms of NGP portability. MT Framework is available for different hardware, and we are getting ready for NGP as well. So, we have the demonstration images on NGP. MT Framework Mobile is the MT Framework for mobile device. The opening part of Lost Planet 2 is now being shown to you, rendered real-time on NGP. I'm sure you've seen the PS3 version, and the quality on NGP is just as good. MT Framework Mobile for NGP, as a matter of fact, can run the full specification framework. So, meta shaders, as well as HDR rendering, just like PS3, can all be done. A difference is the geometry processing. So, light filters, shadow filters, and all the physics are the same. NGP specification is not yet to be announced. However, for game developers, a greater flexibility is offered by this engine. On our part, our framework team, who is developing our engine, said that the NGP environment is very flexible and easy to develop games. This demonstration was completed in only 2 weeks. So, unprecedented experience using the rear side touch panels and so forth is one thing, but the feature and functionality and performance of this gaming console is greater than probably many of us would expect. Today, I'm not announcing any new titles, but before long, we will be able to announce new titles for NGP. Capcom will continue developing good games for all of you. Thank you very much for this occasion to talk with you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Takeuchi. Such a technological comments and presentation from Mr. Takeuchi. Thank you very much. And Monster Hunter Portable 3 downloadable version is planned, which was a great surprise. I'm so excited. 5-inch OLED and also dual analog hands. Downloadable Monster Hunter Portable 3 for that, and also Capcom specific titles for NGP. I'm really looking forward to all of them. Thank you very much. Now, next, I'd like to invite Mr. Nagoshi from Sega. Good afternoon, my name is Nagoshi. Well, I'm so nervous on this stage in front of such a big audience, but as was introduced, there are so many things going on, and I don't know how to start in a good sense. Such a flawless hardware is born. So as a developer, I'm again very nervous. Well, when we have new hardware, developers think about three things. One is rigidity of the body, that means performance, and a good screen, and audio systems, and so on, and good interface. Good interface is the key for us to provide good games, and a wide range of good games. And the third one, regardless of what, communication infrastructure. So everything is very important. And 3G is employed for this new hardware. This is really remarkable. Personally, I'm so overwhelmed, and this was really a request from all users in Japan. So, well, this is a hardware with no excuses. This is really significant, wonderful. And we have an image to show you. So please enjoy the image, and I'd like to explain while you are enjoying the image.
時間がですね、
Well, actually, I didn't have so much time, so I was just deciding what to show. Well, since I'm here, it's not cool if I didn't show you this. This is a development version. It's going to be launched in the end of March. This is Ryuga Gotoku, and we took about 3 months to be exported to NGP since we didn't have so much time, so some of them are not sufficient, but this is a real-time movie. You can see the sound, you can hear the sound, and real-time movie, that means VM system, base system can be just ported into NGP, and lighting and shader on PS3 can already work on NGP. This is really significant. Well, unless I explain, you might not understand, but I really hope the significance of this new hardware. This was supposed to be a real-time demonstration. There was supposed to be a knocking and so on, but I'm sorry I couldn't show you that today. But including everything can be transferred onto NGP. In such a short period, I didn't really know if I could do that, but we made it. I'm so happy about that. Well, this is the only demonstration I can show you, but I myself, this kind of game was created before for fixed type of gaming machines, but we have more and more good portable machines in the market. So the pressure for installed type machines, I even enjoy that kind of pressure. And by looking at and feeling the new hardware, I'm really excited to be able to develop something new for networking gaming experience. Thank you very much. Thank you for your support.
どうも、さんありがとうございました。
Thank you very much. Nagoshi-san, I felt your enthusiasm. The latest version of Ryuga Gotoku was used for this demonstration purposes of NGP. I was pleasantly surprised. The reality is the main characteristic of Ryuga Gotoku title, and NGP is able to reproduce that. Now it tells us something. We have a lot to expect. Now, Mr. Suzuki from Temco Koei Games, please. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Suzuki, a producer of Omega Broadcasting. Now, as KTG, it is our great pleasure to be able to enter the NGP game making. As has been explained, NGP has good performance, interface, communication features, It's a new type of hardware with lots of different attractiveness